let's unbox the Radion XR30 Pro G5. Ecotech Radion XR30 Pro, generation 5. So this is the new one. This is not the blue version, this is the Pro version. And the first thing you'll see is that the new version of the Radion XR30 is a big square pane of LEDs, which is completely different to previous generations. Really excited about the spread on this light compared to the other versions. One thing to note is the XR30 works on an app on a Bluetooth basis called Mobius, which has been launched by Ecotech for all of their products going forward. There used to be something called a Reefer link that used to work via Wi-Fi, and this is they're trying to move away from that. So with this, the software that's included, or the firmware that's included on this this system, works on Mobius. There is a way, I believe, to downgrade the firmware and go back to the other version if you're already running it. So that's just a note on that. But let's have a look at the box. A nice solid construction, absolutely quality. Ecotech always ooze quality. On the back, there's all the technical information you might need if you were browsing in the shop, but I'm sure you would have done that beforehand. So what you'll notice from here is that on the back here, there's a seal, factory seal, and a manufacturer date. So that's July this year, and it's now November, so I know it's a very recent one. It also mentions on the box that it's Mobius control ready, so I know it's the latest version, and I know that it's ready. It may need some sort of update when you put it in, but they boast on this that it's iOS compatible and Android. The optics in the LEDs are HEI, full spectrum, runs quietly, and obviously encourages multi-light operation, which means you can pair them all up and create all sorts of brilliant schedules using the app. Just so you know, there are 24 cool white LEDs, 32 royal blue, 16 blue, 4 photo red and 6 green. There's also 8 different UVs, 4 violet, 6 warm white and 2 lunar light. So you've got full spectrum. The main difference between these and the blue is that there are more blue diodes on the blue version if you like your tank a lot more blue. Now I don't mind blue, it makes the corals pop, but I have my tank inside the kitchen, and too much blue in the kitchen can sort of send your eyes a bit funny and make the whole kitchen sort of illuminate a bit too much for mine and my wife's liking. So I went with the Pro version, and whilst we're going to set heavy blues into it, we'll probably use a little bit more of the white to drown them out. So let's open the box. So factory seal from Ecotech, solid, you know nobody's tampered with it. And then we open the box. It says here, download Mobius to get started. You don't really need an instruction manual because the Mobius takes you through the whole thing once you've plugged it in. There's a piece of foam to stop any scratches, and then straight into the unit. And what you notice straight away is, one, it's just nice and sleek. Now the blue version does actually have a blue surround on it, so you can tell the difference, and it looks really nice, but obviously that's not the version that I wanted to go with. As you turn the main light over, you can see the new panel, all of the different LEDs. The look and feel is really, really high quality and really sort of reassuringly heavy. So if I can just pull this out, we'll just pop that out there. On the top of it, you'll see a couple of operation buttons, but again, on the basis that we're going to be using app control for the majority of it, you don't really tend to use these very often unless you like manual setting it. The fan is countersunk, which means it's not visible from the side profile, which is new because it used to be underneath, in the middle underneath. So the fan on top's great. It means it's going to take away the warm air from the heat sink rather than throw it down on the tank. And then there's some screw holes on each one for the installation brackets, which I'll show you in another video. Just a bit of a closer look up there. All of the diodes and the screws, all really neat, really nice, and again, it's quite heavy. So it comes with a sort of unique to Ecotech socket on the end of it. We'll just put this to one side and show you what else is in there. Also in the box is the rather hefty and reassuringly sturdy power pack. So that is a huge unit. Again, most of these kind of sit behind the tank. You need to make sure they've got enough air. But yeah, the amount of wattage and voltage going through these lights It needs a good power source, and obviously then you get the kettle lead that comes with it. This is obviously a UK version, hence the 3-pin adapter. Also inside you get 4 tiny screws. Now these are for hanging the unit on the screw holes that I showed you already on this side. Then also a Radion quick start guide. Now these guides are really good. They're in every new product. They kind of tell you what you need to know if you're a bit unsure, if you haven't watched many videos on it. Tell you what all the pieces are called, how to use the buttons and actually hard program it. And then there's one on Mobius, which is a new platform, shows you how to do it and add it. What I would say is, if you're already looking at a video like this on YouTube, carry that tradition on and have a look at how you set it, have a look at some videos on it before you buy the products. But yeah, can't wait to get these on the tank. Please do follow my build thread for the Epic 4245 XL reef tank that I'm building. And please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.